Today I am at the Pod Factory, and behind me is the Pod 22. This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom modular with a footprint right around 300 square feet. If you haven't been following along with the Pod Factory, they build a steel frame modular with this modern look. So what I'm going to do is talk about some of the things they've got going on the outside, and then I'm going to go inside and we're going to do a tour of this 300 square foot modular. The Pod 22 ships as a single unit, which cuts down on on-site setup time. And speaking of setup, one of the things that I do like about what they're doing here at the Pod Factory is they handle the entire process from start to finish, including any site work that has to be done at the property, and it's all included in the price, which is great. Now, looking at the exterior of the 22, one of the things that I like is the built-in lighting in the eave. I like the wood accent, and I like the dark frames on both the windows and the doors. Let's go inside and have a look at the Pod 22. The Pod Factory describes themselves as bespoke, affordable homes, and the Pod 22 is the second smallest unit currently being offered. It is, however, their smallest dwelling unit. Their smallest is more of a backyard studio. I was able to tour a couple versions of the larger Pod 52, so make sure to subscribe if you want to see that, and they do have a 3-bedroom model known as the Pod 72. Their homes are built with a steel frame produced with the Scottsdale construction system in one location. Then the steel panels are moved to another location nearby where the home is fully built out. Until January 2025, they're building out of a factory that has enough space for 3 or 4 homes down each size, depending on the length of the homes being built. But then it's all going to change because they're moving into a much larger space. Their new factory looks to be about 10 times bigger and is currently under construction. Before I even bother to show the inside of the 22, something I know people are going to be asking about is the size of the fridge. Nobody panic. I saw a home being built in the factory with space for a full height fridge, so it is definitely something they're offering. I always find it interesting to see how companies use a space like 300 square feet because there's no getting around the fact that 300 square feet is not a huge amount of space, and how you use it becomes critically important. What they've done here is they've got a front living room kitchen, they've got the bathroom in the middle, and then they've got the bedroom at the back. Starting with this space that I'm sitting in right now, they've got a sliding glass door on the side as the entrance. They've got like this corner wall of windows right here. It's not an overly sunny day here. In fact, it's kind of overcast, but there's no shortage of natural light in this space. The way they've currently got this set up, they've got a love seat against the end wall, and you can see up on that wall they've got outlets, so that's where the TV would be mounted. So you sit here, you got your snacks there, TV's there, you look out the view right there. I like it. Let's move into the kitchen. The kitchen takes up the entire side wall in this space, and there was one big surprise in here that caught me off guard. I'll show you that in a second. So on this side, upper cabinet, 3 shelves. Down here, we've got the fridge. They've got a 4-burner gas cooktop above. This is the vent right here, and then obviously they've got the stove there. Moving along, we've got a 2-door cabinet here, again with 3 shelves, bank of drawers below, and the top is the shallowest of the drawers, and then below they've got 2 deeper drawers for pots and pans. Big stretch of countertop here, the deep sink right there, which is kind of nice. And here's what caught me off guard. Take a look at this. Behind this door, on-demand hot water. Wasn't expecting to see it in the kitchen, but that's where they've got it, so kind of cool. Below there, they've just got storage under the sink, and then here, they've got this fold-out table, so when you're having dinner, if you want to sit here, you can. You fold the table out, away you go. Let's keep this program moving. We're going into the bathroom. The bathroom is the first door on the right heading down the hall. Let's have a look. I thought that was going to be a cool effect. We'll see, I guess. So, all the bathroom stuff. They've got the toilet there with a towel rack above, and then above that, they've got a fan that's vented directly outside, which is great for Taco Tuesdays. And then over here, they've got a floating vanity with a sink, mirror. It's all the stuff you'd expect to see in a bathroom and nothing you wouldn't. The other thing I should mention is they've got a skylight in here, which again is letting in a lot of natural light, which I like. Let's go into the bedroom. All right, then the final space in this home is of course the bedroom, so let's get into it. And then, nobody panic, I will talk about pricing. If I could direct your attention to this side wall right here, we've got 5 doors of built-ins. And what you find behind these doors, comes included with the price. So if I open the door, you'll see storage solutions, because you might notice there's not a lot of room in here to put a dresser, but they've handled that with this closet. So you got places for shoes, you got places for t-shirts, you got places for ginch, you got places to hang stuff. It's all covered behind these doors, and that just pretty much eliminates any need for a closet, which is perfect because you didn't have room anyway. Again, in the bedroom, they've looked after the electrical for a TV, so all you got to do is mount the thing and then plug it in, away you go. Now on this side, they've got a tilt and turn window, which is pretty common here in Europe. So if you know what, let me just show you. There are a few companies using these in North America, but it is definitely not as common. So you can see it's closed right now. If I do a half turn up to there, you can tilt it. And then if I close it again and then go up to the top, you can open. So you've just got the option on what you do with your window. You can have it fully open, you can have it tilted, whatever you want. All right. What I think I'm going to do next is a full walkthrough so you can get a feel of the home. So let's do that. Let's have a walkthrough of the Pod 22 from the Pod factory. Over there on the left, that's the window into the bedroom. You got the wood accent on the side wall as well as the end, and then sliding glass door directly into the living room and kitchen. So we've got a window on the end wall, and then as I pan around, fridge bottom right, you got the gas cooktop, and then remember up in that left corner, that is the hot water on demand. Here, this is the fold-out table, so if you want to sit down and have some grub, can definitely do that there. First door on the right going down the hall is the bathroom, and you've got the corner shower, floating vanity, mirror up above, all the bathroom stuff. Into the bedroom, closets, closets, closets. Remember, that's where the built-in storage was found. No shortage of places to put stuff in here because no room for a standard dresser, but you really don't need one because of what they've done inside these closets. Looking around, that's a view out the bedroom, and we'll head back out here, which is where I'm going to sit to tell you about the price of this thing. Here's another look at the Pod 22 in floor plan form. Not much was changed from the floor plan shown to the model home. The only thing that I can see at first glance is they've got the dining table up against the end wall on the floor plan. However, that doesn't leave a lot of room for the love seat they had in the model home. If you put the love seat where the table was, you're probably going to end up with a sore neck when watching TV. The Pod 22 has dimensions of about 12 feet wide by 25 feet long, and as you can see here, they have packed quite a bit into a small space. The model shown is the standard spec, but they do offer upgrades including higher ceilings and even fully custom floor plans if what you're looking at right now doesn't float your boat. It is possible to make changes and work off this plan or come in with something completely custom out of the back corner of your own brain, and they'll build it as long as it fits within the dimensions of what they can ship. For comparison, here's a look at their largest model, the Pod 72. The Pod 72 is a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom home that ships in 2 pieces that get put together on site. It'll be interesting to see what else they add for floor plans when they start building out of the new factory. All right, let's get down to brass tacks. Pricing. As I mentioned, the Pod factory handles everything from start to finish. They'll do the site work, they'll do the setup. All the customer has to do is get the services to the site. They handle everything after that, and it's included in the price. The price of the Pod 22 that I'm currently sitting in starts at 65,000 euros, which works out to just over $70,000 USD. So what's the catch? Well, the catch is right now they're only delivering in Ireland, but they do have plans to look at the rest of Europe. So expansion is definitely on the way, and they are putting the finishing touches on a new factory. So you never know what'll happen going forward. That's it for me here in the Pod 22. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.